Secretary of War Pete Hegseth and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs Dan Kane, they gave an update on the Iran war this morning. And Hegseth, wow, he really admonished the media. Watch this.
This same press corps, not this exact same press corps, but at least an older press corps, bent over backwards during the Biden administration to explain away, the disastrous and disgraceful Afghanistan withdrawal. You called it the greatest airlift in American history. It's almost like you're cheering only for one side.
That would be the other side. Senator Steve Daines, Republican, Montana, joins me now. Is Hegseth right? Are some people cheering for us to lose?
You know, they are, Stuart. I'm cheering for the good guys. Yeah. It's remarkable what the U.S. military has done under President Trump and Secretary Hegseth's leadership. They have decapitated the command and control structure in Iran. They've removed their political leadership. They've destroyed their nuclear capabilities. They've destroyed their ballistic missiles. Remember, the Iranians did fire one intermediate ballistic missile that went 2,500 miles near Diego Garcia. To put that in perspective, that tells us the Iranians had the capability to hit capitals in Europe, including London and Paris. Thank God for the leadership and the clarity of President Trump, because we are doing something now, Stuart, that is for our children and our grandchildren, ending a 47-year war that the Ayatollahs have wreaked havoc upon the world, including the United States.
The U.S. says it's not requested a ceasefire extension, but the administration says our ongoing talks are productive. Senator, there seems to be a mood of optimism. Do you see it that way?
If we're playing poker right now, Stuart, the Iranians have no cards in their hands. President Trump of the United States of America has all the cards. We've destroyed their capabilities on the ground in Iran militarily. We have blockaded their lifeline, economically speaking, here to the rest of the world. 90% of the Iranian oil revenues go through the Strait of Hormuz. That's all they've got. We now control the chokehold on their economy, on their military, their political structure. It's game over for the Iranians. They either are going to surrender and accept our terms, or as Secretary Hegseth has clearly said, there is a lot more power and force coming if they don't accept our terms.
Next one, Senator. Treasury Secretary Bessent is hopeful that gas prices could drop significantly in just the next few months. Listen to what he's got to say.
When are we really going to get $3 a gallon gas?
Well, I think that's going to be the up to how the negotiations go. I'm optimistic that during the summer we will see gas with a 3 in front of it sooner rather than later.
So not by summer like Memorial Day, but maybe by Labor Day?
Again, I'm optimistic that sometime between June 20th and September 20th that we can have $3 gas again.
Okay, Senator, June to September, hopefully getting $3 gas. Will voters be that patient?
First of all, I think Secretary Bessent is exactly right. Stuart, go back and look at the 5-year prices on gas in the United States. Back in June of 22, following the invasion of the Russians into Ukraine, gas got up to nearly $5 a gallon. By September, it was down nearly $2 a gallon. It's very realistic to assume this spike we see, this temporary spike in gas prices around $4 now, will clearly be sub $3, probably $2.50 by the time we get into late summer, early fall. The trend lines show that. History shows over the last 5 years. I'm confident, I think it's probable that Secretary Bessent's exactly right. We're going to see gas prices below $3 by the end of the summer, early fall.
Well, Senator, you really are optimistic, and I hope you're right. Okay. Senator Steve Daines, great guy from Montana. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.